Okay, so this process is a meditation. You can write at the top of your piece of paper, death meditation. And death meditation is can be super powerful. So sit up really tall, put your pens and papers down, have your paper and pen close by, and then close your eyes. Get settled in. So do all the fidgeting you need to do. Exhale everything out. Take a big inhale and fill up. Get your core wide open and spacious. Exhale, empty everything out. Soften your shoulders, back and down, empty out. Feel the breath moving through your body. That's life. Feel your own heart beating. Feel the blood pulsing in your veins. Feel the rivers of life coursing through your body. Feel how alive you are right now. Something that we often take for granted, this breath. Now consider if you knew that in 12 hours you would die. What would you do now for these last 12 hours of your life if you knew that these were the last 12 hours of your life? Without a doubt, no matter what you did, scream, curse, run away, it wouldn't matter because you'd still be gone before morning. No escape. Get a feel for that. This is your last little bit of life. You won't even get to see another sunrise. Breathe that in. Feel the immensity of that, the finality of that. All the plans that you've made, all the things that you're waiting to do in the future, they're gone. Maybe you're planning on becoming a teacher or a yoga teacher. Maybe you wanted to start a family, find true love. Maybe when you were healed enough, you were going to allow yourself to open up to love. But now it's too late for that. Breathe in and feel that. In the middle of that feeling, taste how precious each moment now is. Because these are your last moments. Take a deep breath and savor that fully. This is one of your last breaths. Now prepare yourself to ask yourself some questions. Feel death coming closer. The end of your hopes and dreams, everything that you were preparing for. As you sit here feeling death, feeling that loss, what regrets do you have? All the ways you were going to live your life, all the dreams you were waiting to live. What were the promises that you made to yourself or your loved ones that you can't keep anymore? Because there's no time left. Perhaps you told yourself you'd start taking better care of yourself. someday in the future. But now there's no future. Let yourself fully feel that, the loss of the future. Write down your regrets. Take out your pen and paper and write. Keep breathing because you still can. What are your regrets? Stay connected to your breath as you write. When you're done writing, just sit up tall, close your eyes, and breathe. Finish up. Reconnect to your breath. Think about all the feelings you normally keep pushed down or shut away because you have to function, because you have to get along. There's no reason to do that anymore. Be brave enough right now to fully feel all that you feel without any guards, because these are the last few feelings you get to have. Take another deep breath, feeling those regrets you wrote down and your losses. Feel just how precious your life is. Now you only have 11 hours and 50 minutes left. What are your unfinished communications? What did you want to say or write to the people that you love? To the people who touched your heart? Or the people who broke it? What are the communications you need to complete before you die? What do you need to say to those who hurt you? To those you love? Write down everything you wish you could say to those people and be 100% honest. Write down the things you wish you could say to the people that you love or the people that you need to express yourself to. Keep breathing deeply while you do that. You're finished. Put down your pens and paper and sit up tall. Close your eyes. Stay connected to your breath. Finish up. Stay connected to the reality of your death coming closer. As you feel death looming over you, ask yourself, what am I still withholding? What's behind my inhibitions? Am I waiting for the right time to fully feel? And why? Think about all the rules that have kept you inhibited from doing what your spirit yearns for. And now it's too late. Write down what you've been holding back. When you're finished writing, just sit up tall and close your eyes. Finish up. As you feel death coming closer, feel the coolness, the coldness of death. And realize there's really no escape from your death. Take a breath and allow yourself to savor the pain because it means you're still alive. As you're feeling the dreaded coolness of death creep in, ask yourself, what am I still imprisoned by? Answer honestly. Write it down. What am I still imprisoned by? Stay connected to your breath. When you're finished, sit up tall, close your eyes, go inside. Finish up. Take a deep breath and savor that your lungs and heart still work. Really feel, maybe for the first time, really, how your breath moves through you and brightens you up from the inside. Something you didn't ever take the time to notice really before. Feel how precious these last few breaths of life are. As you feel death begin to strip away the illusion of immortality and comfortable numbness, ask yourself, what have I been lying to myself about? What are all the ways I've sabotaged myself? Write it down. Write down all the ways you've been lying to yourself and the ways you've held yourself back. When you're done writing, sit up tall. Close your eyes. Feel your breath and your heart beating. Finish up. If not now, there's no other win. Now is all you have. As you feel your death touch and chill your skin, you finally recognize what in your life should have died a long time ago. Recall how the dead leaves of a tree need to fall off and turn into compost to feed the roots. What in your life needs to break off and die in order for you to truly live? Is it an eating disorder, abuse, illness, a bad relationship, a judgment about yourself? Which things have been eating at your life force like a parasite? Are you going to continue to feed that parasite all the way up until the last breath? What in your life needs to break off and die so that you can live freely for your last few hours of life? Write it down. Keep breathing deeply. When you're done writing, close your eyes, sit up tall. Finish up. Feel death coming closer, coming right up to your face. Feel the coldness of death starting to permeate your skin, chilling it, bone deep, slowing your blood, slowing your organs. Feel the unstoppable presence of death coming into you. Take another deep breath. It's one of your last, so cherish it. As the cold starts to invade your extremities, feel the loss of sensitivity in your fingers and toes, your hands and your feet. As your life force, as the prana starts to fade. Now, what do you say to your loved ones knowing that you will not see them again after tomorrow? What are your last words to the people that you love? Write them down. When you're done writing, sit up tall, close your eyes. Finish up. Take another breath. Feel the air getting heavier. It's harder to pull breath into your lungs. The oxygen isn't moving much. Take a deep breath while you still can and feel death starting to seep deeper into your body, into your core, slowing your blood, your heart, turning your lungs limp. What could you do to prepare for death in these last few hours? What steps could you take to have a death with integrity? noble death. If you can't have a life, what would you do in these last few remaining hours so that at least you could have a death that you would be proud of? Write it down. When you're finished writing, sit up tall, close your eyes. Finish up. Now feel your adrenal glands pumping frantically. Feel your heart starting to race desperately, beating faster like a trapped bird as death closes in. Feel your vision start to darken as you grow even colder. Has it become clear to you finally what really matters? What you really love? As death strips away all the veils, what matters most to you? Write it down. When you're finished writing, sit up tall, close your eyes. Feel your heart start to abandon the frantic efforts, slowing down, struggling to beat. Feel death fill every last cell in your body and permeate your brain, extinguishing your final thoughts on earth. Feel death come over your heart, and your heart stops. This moment when your vital forces are stopped, can you make a choice? Can you make a warrior's choice to choose the life you most deeply desire? To stop holding back? To have the courage to step into who you're meant to be? Make that choice right now. Feel death's power. Now use the power of your inevitable death to drag out, to claw out all that you're ready to let die. Feel the cold fingers of death scraping out all the old scar tissue, the pain, the betrayal, the trauma, the debris, the toxins out of your lungs, out of your heart, out of your back. Feel death moving through you, pulling with it the remaining garbage that needs to turn into compost. Let death take out of you now what you're ready to be free of. Now draw in a fresh breath, a breath that sparkles. The first breath after your return from death. And use it to breathe out all of the old toxic thinking that fed the debris that death pulled out. Everything that kept you from living the life you want, that you desire, that your soul yearns for. Breathe that stuff out now. Now take another breath. Fill in those places that so desperately want to live with this new life force. Put breath in there. Know that death is your ally. Breathe out your death. And breathe in this new life force. Sparkle up. Breathe that new life back into your heart, back into your lungs. Breathe that new life back into your blood and feel it moving again. Feel your body starting to warm out from the core outward, radiating into your arms and legs, and life-giving blood warming you down to your fingers and toes. Feel yourself moving in the direction of what quickens your blood and delights your spirit. Feel yourself living the life that you dream about. What are the dreams that you're willing to invest your life in now? Write them down. Write down your dreams. Keep breathing as you write so you can add the aliveness of your breath to your purpose, to your vision, to your dreams, knowing that they're worthy of your life force. When you're finished writing, sit up really tall and close your eyes. Finish up. Know the absolute truth of this. You don't know when death will visit you again. You don't have a moment to waste. Take another breath in. Now that you know what really matters to you, can you live it? Keeping the realizations of death meditation close to you? What reminders will you need to keep steady with yourself when your addictions and your old behaviors and your old lies come calling out to you? What will you do instead to honor your new life, this life that's so precious? Write down the reminders, the practices that will keep you aligned with your purpose you've just committed to fulfilling. When you're finished, sit up really tall. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath, washing the sparkling energy of your spirit into the areas that death cleaned out. Welcome your spirit home into your body fully. It takes a tremendous amount of heart and courage to face your death. Use that courage to move past whatever held you back and imprisoned you. Commit yourself to living the life your spirit yearns for. Take your commitment into your next sunrise and into every sunrise. Breathe in and breathe out. The notes you've taken during death meditation are a blueprint for a new life. Keep them close at hand and reread them often. They'll help you to live the life that your heart and soul most desire. In doing so, you'll be a gift to the world, and you'll have met what's sacred in you. You moved out what's not sacred. Bring your hands to your heart. Sit up really tall. Namaste. So I will keep it open for you. Tomorrow we'll have a 2-hour break for Father's Day from 11 Mountain Time to 1 Mountain Time. You can stay and connect with each other. We're finishing a solid almost hour early. We will your homework has already been emailed to you. Enjoy.